to be uploaded, like your notes. I think EVS teachers might be having resource, to upload what the instructions, whatever the answers, what child has to write. So you can upload so here we have three things. You can upload a link, or if you already have it in Teams, you can take it from Teams, or you can go for upload from this device. So you can go to upload from device, and then you can upload it. I'm just taking a sample, any one of the Word or document what I'm having. So I'm just taking this PPT of grade 6, and this gets uploaded. Once this gets uploaded, the done will be enabled. Here the done option will be highlighted. So now you've seen, teachers, this is done as enabled once that is uploaded. So you can click done. So once you click done, the resources upload here. You can upload as many as resources you want here in this place. So if it is a notebook, you don't have to give points, but otherwise if it is cat activity, art activity or something, you can just put 5. So here I will write title will be as per your amendment. This is a sample document which I had. I just uploaded it, and I'm putting 5 marks. If it is notes, I don't have to put points. I'll just ignore the points. Now the next part is you need to name the students. See, I think in 2G, all the students, it's only one section, so they don't have to upload the student's name. They can keep it all students, but remaining sections, two teams are combined, sections are combined to be one team, right? So it's better when I am taking 3, suppose I have taken here class 3A. So I will be selecting only 3A students here. I hope this is clear, teachers. Yes. So when you're selecting the student's name, you will be getting here 1 student, 2 student, 3 student. It will be showing. So you just cross check with your total number of students in your class, and you can keep on selecting your students of 3A, and you can clear. Once all the students are selected, you can just click anywhere outside and that will be gone. So now the date due. Date due is the due date. Till when are you giving the time for the children to complete? It can be 1 week or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, whatever you want. So today is 30th. So I want to give them 1 week time. So I'll take 7th as the due date. And time due, you can choose See here, one more thing, assignment will post immediately with late turn-ins allowed. So let it be allowed, because if it is not allowed, what happens? The child will not be able to upload. Okay, if you disable that, the child will not be able to upload. So let it be allowed mode only, because if it is in allowed mode, the child will be able to upload, but it will be showing there it is late submission for the child. I hope this point is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now coming to the calendar. See, every child is having a calendar. So this is again an optional. You want to put, there is add assignments to calendars. You can add it to all the students, or only students and yourself, or all the owners and students. So it will be like, the notification will be there in the child's calendar also. If the child is using, if the parent, I think many parents are aware of how to use Teams, and they know the calendar usage also of Teams. So they will get notification, and it will be there'll be a warning message for this. So you can put students and me and students only, any of the option you can give. Even if you don't give, it's fine. So when you're selecting the students, the assignment is posted by default in the general channel only. Because if you select all the students, it will be we can post in the respective channels, but all students, it will be again a burden for teachers. So it's better we choose our students. I'll show you why it is a burden also. So is this clear till here, teachers, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So once this is done, you can save it. If suppose today I don't want to assign to the students, I want to assign it tomorrow during my class. Okay, so I'll keep everything ready. So what I'll do, I can just save it and keep. Okay, so what you can do is one day before the class, suppose tomorrow you want to take the activity, what you can do is one day before the class, you select everything, because I think selecting the students will take little time. Okay, so you can save this and keep. So once this is saved, no, it will be seen. I'll just show once. So once it is saved, you can go to the drafts. Okay, so when you go to the drafts, can you see just now we created here class 3A EVS chapter 1 notes, right? So what I can do during the class time, once you have finished your class or during the class, what you can do, you can just quickly select this. And at that time, because already we have filled in all these things and we kept it ready, we can just click assign. So immediately the assignment will be assigned to the students. Hope this is clear. So once I assign this, it will be assigned to the students. Can you see it will be removed from the drafts and it will be going to the assigned. Can you see, teachers? It has gone to the assigned. So now I'll click this. So here when I click it, sometimes what happens, see, can I see I selected 3 students and all the 3 students will be seen here. And the notification will go only to these 3 students. It will not go to any other students. I hope this is clear. Okay, so I'll show you the students view also. This is the students view. So students will be able to see like this, but additionally they have here add work and here they'll have turn in. I'll show you. I think my daughter is in 2G, she has got assignments. I just kept that open. So can you see this? So this is 2G teams. So here this is her teams. So I'll open the assignment. So see, can you see the late submissions in the red? Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you can see this, the students are not having draft. The students will not be having draft. It's only the teachers who will have drafts assigned and returned. But for students, it will be assigned and completed. So this what happens, the parent don't have to keep on scrolling the WhatsApp messages for what you have assigned to children. The parents don't have to keep on searching the team's class materials for what is pending for my child to submit. The parents just have to see this assigned work. So one after the other, when they can take up and they can submit. And once they submit, it goes to completed. So can you see these are the completed ones? So it's easy for the parents also to keep a track of students' work and make them complete their work. And also it is easy for the teachers. I'll show you how it is easy for the teachers. I will show you one of my team so that will be clear, because here again, see, this is one of my team. So wherein I have asked them to submit the lab activity and the notes. So can you see this here? So out of 35, already the last due date was 26th. I have it was given, and then it is 13 students have already submitted, and here 7D maths. This is 7Es. Okay, so 7D children already 18 have submitted. So can you see here 18 out of 35 students have already turned in. Okay, yes, and I've already checked 7. So 7 return means I have checked 7. So here this was given yesterday and due date is till July 3rd, and 2 children have already submitted the notes. So when I click this, so it's easy for me to check who has viewed my assignment. When we send it in mail, we can't see who has viewed our assignment and all. So here I can easily see which children have viewed, which children have turned in. Means you can see turned in, hand in, Okay, hand out. These are the words we usually get. Hand in and turn is one and the same. So this child has turned in and these children have viewed, but they didn't submit. This child has submitted. So can you see here? This child has submitted, turned in 2 days late. Yes. So this child has turned in 15 hours late. Yes. So I can see how many have submitted and how many have not submitted. And I can easily know a checklist. I am not writing anything in my book. Everything is visible in the Teams itself. Yes. So if I want to check what I'll do, I'll just click this turn in. I can see the work. I can just give the feedback to the child. I can return it. I hope this is clear, teachers. Yes,
ma'am.
So I'll just show you one which I've already corrected and how I have corrected. I'll show you one so that you will have a clear idea how it is. See, this is one fractions and decimal notes. See, two children have already returned. I've showed you. So this is what I've returned to the child. So what I do, I'll just open it. See, this is a 35-page PDF. Okay, so this is a 35-page. Can you see here? So now if it is, you can rotate it. I can rotate it. I can check page wise I can check. And what I can do is I can give my comments here. So I wrote checked, very good, on time submission, note the below corrections. So what I did is I wrote page number, so 17, this mistake. So the child can correct its mistakes. And then I already returned this to the child. So we don't have to manually correct also, actually. We can give it in the form of feedback. And I don't think so you will have such huge number of pages. It will be hardly, I think, 5 or 6 pages max, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so this is what it is. Yes, and somebody was asking me something.
Me, Ramya ma'am, I have a small doubt, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, from student wise, as a parent, she uploaded once it seems, and for the recitation, ma'am, video recording, but she has sent me with audio. So for the evidences, and that too, that audio is not clear, ma'am. Okay. So I told the parent, by seeing that, I have sent a message to the parent to upload again. And the parent concern is it's not able to upload again, it seems.
Ma'am, the parent, if the child, see, I'll show you, ma'am. So if
we have access, like yes, the parent is asking, they can upload twice. Yes,
ma'am, they can do that. So see, the here, this is an already completed one, what I have already sent to the teacher. So what you can do is, he can undo turn in first thing.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, they have to undo turn in or undo hand in, and then they have to delete this. See, once till I undo it, they will not be able to upload again.
Right.
Okay, so I will first undo turn in. Once I do it, I can click this 3 dots. I can remove this, and then the parents can upload again.
Right, ma'am.
Is it clear, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Clear, ma'am.
So once they have to undo turn in, then only they will be able to do that. Okay, so when we turn in this, they'll get the successful some image they'll be getting for turning in the project. Okay. Right?
And so, due date, after the due date also, ma'am, they can see the post due. So after that also they can upload it, right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. See, I can see no past due. So I can click here. I can add my work here. And see, ma'am, one more advantage is, see, we don't have to compel the students to convert to PDF actually.
Okay.
Yes. See, this is a laptop, so you're getting these options. But if it is an iPad, if it's a tab, or if it's a mobile, you'll get an additional option here, take a photo.
Okay.
Okay, so what the child can do, the child can, if it's a one page, see art activity, cat activity and all, it will be only one page, right? So what the child can do, child can only take a pic. Okay, take a photo and then turn in directly.
Okay, ma'am.
They don't even have to upload it on the device actually. It's easy for the parents. So only thing you can tell them, it's not compulsory to convert to PDF. Since we are not manually correcting, we are just giving them the feedback. So we can just tell them to upload the photo also is fine. So most of the children are using either the tab or the mobile, as far as I know. Very few children from lower class are using laptops. Yes. So
Yes.
it is easy for them to take a pic and send actually.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes. So this is, can you see the difference? This is how it looks for a student. See, for a teacher, it was different view, but for students, it is a different view. Yes, I'll show you the teacher's view. See, this is the teacher's view. We will be able to know. So once you want to know the student's view, you can check your student view. So here we will not have this ad work and all. It's disabled. Okay, but we can see what information we have posted, we will be able to see. But for a student, we can see my work, that is ad work, and this is new. Okay. And if this is no points, if it is for points, it will be showing as 5 points here.
Ramya ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I just got one doubt, like, you know, there is one child from my class. It's showing that turned in, but 15 hours late. But I think she did not upload her work. There is no work over there.
Yes, ma'am, that is also happening, ma'am. Children, what they're doing is they are viewing it and without attaching the file, they're just clicking turn in. So what you can do is you can give a feedback to the child at that time, upload your work and then turn in. So you give that and return it to the child. So again, if the child is having a doubt, maybe you can mention in this class that you have to attach the, see, this happened to me in grade 7 also. One child, what happened, without uploading her work, she just clicked turn in. And then next day I told the child that you have not uploaded the work, you just click turn in. The child was just trying actually. By mistake, she clicked that turn in and that has come to us as turned in. So you can I've sent a message and I clicked return and then the child again uploaded the work and then she clicked again turn in.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
you can just inform that child during the class.
Yes, ma'am.
See, it takes time. See, anything new, it takes time for us and for the parents also, right? So once they know the usage, it is very easy for them. Yes. So it's easy actually for us to the most because we will save a lot of time, teachers, once you start using this. Yes. Any doubts?
Ma'am, my doubt is whenever we are assigning this work for the students, ma'am, so every time should we select the students? Or only
Yes,
it would be the first time to select
No,
the students?
every time we have to select the student. Ma'am, this is because, see, we are not taking one section, right? We are combining 2 sections, actually. See, if it is one section, it's actually, I'll show you. 1F, I'll show you. I think that's only one section. See, this assignment, what they can do is here, they can post it in particular channels. See, I will just open and show you. See, they don't need actually. I think Nidhi ma'am, you can share your screen and show, right? 2G.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
All right.
No,
I can see show only as a student. See, the teacher, what they did is the teachers have posted in the submission channel. They don't have to create 2 sections separately. It's only one section. So they can directly post in submission channel. So they are doing that. But what is the disadvantage? See, they can post it. But here, when it is 2 sections together, I'll show you. If it is 2 sections together, what happens is we will not be able to do it separately because, together. Okay, so one disadvantage here is when we are creating an assignment. See, when all the students means there are 2 section students. So it is almost more than 70 children, right? 70 or more than 70. right? So what happens when you're taking all the students, then you can have an option of posting in that particular submission channel. Okay, but now if I select the students, what happens? It goes only, I can just quickly select my students here, right? So, and then what happens? Can you see this edit button has disabled?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so it is by default posted in general only. Okay, right? So since we are combining two sections, this adjustment we have to do, because see what happens if you are selecting all the students. I will show you one example also. 6CH.
So all the 60 students we have to select team wise,
No, ma'am,
right, ma'am?
don't select the 60 students, ma'am. You select only your students. See, which
So D
section are
section.
you, ma'am?
D section 3D.
Yeah,
But
so
we
you
take
select
English for
only.
CH.
No, ma'am. Which section are you teaching?
CH, ma'am.
CH. So use no, ma'am. I mean to say, which section are you teacher for? C or H?
It's a combine, no, ma'am, for 3.
Yes, ma'am. But you are the class teacher for which section? You will be
D.
correcting
3D.
which section books?
I'm the class teacher for D section, but I'll be taking English subject for CH and FG. Myself
So,
and
but who is
Saujanya, ma'am.
correcting FG, ma'am?
Still we didn't decide, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So whoever is correcting, they will be correcting separately, no, ma'am?
Okay.
Yes. See,
So you
now
mean to
see
say
here,
sections, different sections, right? C
yes.
and H
See,
different.
now you see here, ma'am. I'll
Okay.
show you an example.
Okay.
See, there was one connectivity problem. So what I have done, can you see, ma'am? Class 6C Math Lab Activity 1, I have assigned to 69 students.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I click that, I can see all the 69 students here. So will you be able to make out your students? It takes time.
Fine.
Yes. So sorting this is little time taking. So rather than that, if I take only my 35 students, the number is less. This is totally.
Yes.
This is
It will
30.
be easy.
Right. This will be easier. Okay. So what happens? It's better to create. See, when you're creating an assignment, you can create selecting. If you know your students, selecting students will not take much time, ma'am. Maybe only the first time you will be this. So just keep the list of students in front of you and you can quickly tick. And there's another option, ma'am. You know the child's name, you can quickly type here.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
And then you can click.
Okay.
Okay, say I know the child's name. I'll just see the name. I will write here and then the child's name is reflected. I can click. So can you see the number is increasing here?
Yes, yes.
You don't have to scroll and search for the child also. You can just write
search,
the name. It will be reflected, tick it, and then go continue. Right? It will not take much time to tick the students, select the students. So this is easier rather than sorting out later on. I hope that's clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But ma'am, we'll have a common resource, no, ma'am?
Yeah, common resource we have, but you can upload it twice, no, Jania, because see, correcting, two teachers are correcting. Is it a single teacher who's correcting or the different teachers correcting it?
Subject wise, no, we will be doing by ourselves. So there won't
Subject.
be.
See, if you're correcting both the sections, then selecting all students, it's fine for you. But if you're correcting separately, so it's better you get, see, when you're taking a checklist, see, there is a grades here. There's something called grades here. So what all assignments you have created, it will be created as a grade. You can see all the assignments together. Okay. So how many have viewed, how many have turned in. If you have put marks, the marks will also be reflected here. So if you don't want the children to see the marks, you don't put marks when you're returning to them. Okay. When you're returning, please don't put marks. Then the marks will be seen to the child. So once it is done, you can also export to Excel. Okay. So but when you are not correcting 69 students, you are correcting only 35 students. Do you need the number of such big students list. We don't need, no. So 35 is better or 70 is better. You will have to think. See, there's no hard and fast rule that you have to select the students, or selecting the students will make our work little easier. That's it.
I got that, ma'am, but while assigning, we'll select all the students, ma'am, right?
No, we are selecting the students, no, while assigning. See,
So every time you assign, you have to be selecting the students.
yes. So whenever
Okay.
you're assigning for one particular section, suppose you're putting your class 6H, then I'm selecting only 6H students. If you are selecting writing the title as 6C, then you're selecting 6C students here. Okay.
Okay, ma'am,
And
got
that
it.
will be visible only to the students whom you're selecting. It will not be seen to other students.
But ma'am, if the resource is common and I wanted to correct only my section students' work,
Huh.
at that
So
time,
that's why you're selecting only your section students, Saujanya.
Ramya ma'am, it's like
Yes.
all the teachers have to create the assignments, no, Ramya ma'am?
Yes. If
Yes.
you see, suppose
Section
two
wise.
teachers are there. Suppose 3A, Who is taking 3A English?
class
E1,
teacher,
ma'am.
I'm not asking who is taking. I'm telling who is correcting 3A.
class teacher will correct, ma'am.
Class teacher is
Ma'am,
correcting.
I will correct, ma'am.
Yeah.
I
so
will
B
correct.
section who is correcting?
Shirisha, ma'am.
Sirisha ma'am. So 3A assignment Yvonne ma'am can assign, and 3B assignment Sirisha ma'am can assign. Okay. Separately.
Ma'am, that means you mean to say the class teachers only will correct all the subjects, not we will not correct the
Ma'am,
subjects,
that is that decision, Meghna ma'am, you have to tell.
because we will know the content. No, how will the class
Meghna
teachers
ma'am.
be able to?
Ma'am,
We
Ramya
will
ma'am?
know, no,
Yeah.
what we are.
Yeah, Ramya.
Yeah, Meghna ma'am, who is correcting? I mean, I think you will be better to be able to tell.
No,
It's better, no, the subject
See,
teachers
teachers,
only
I
are
will
better.
tell you, grade 6, this is a grade 6 assignment session. See, 6C is taken by me. Okay. 6H is taken by M. Shailaja ma'am. So I have created this assignment. M. Shailaja ma'am has created this assignment. But both of us can see and correct. Okay. Or I can create both the assignments separately if I know the students of 6H. Creating, any teacher can create an assignment, but you all have to fix who is going to correct the assignment. Okay.
Ma'am, can the same work will be shared by two teachers, ma'am? Can
Yes.
correct?
See, this assignment is not created by me. This 6H assignment is created by Shailaja ma'am. I can open it. I can also correct it.
Yes, ma'am. That can be done by two
That
teachers,
can
right?
be done. Owners will be able to see all the assignments assigned by any owner.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Children will not be able to see this. See, this is the assignment scheduled by Shailaja ma'am, but I can correct it. Okay, I'm able to open it. I can give the feedback. I can return it also.
So any teacher can view the assignments
Yes,
of all the teachers assigned, right?
Any teacher can create an assignment. Any teacher can view an assignment. The teacher who is there in that particular team.
Okay.
If the teacher is not there in the team, they will not be able to view.
Ramya, ma'am.
Yes,
I'm
Yvonne.
Yvonne here, ma'am. Class teachers will only correct, ma'am, all the subjects.
So
Because
class
we are
teachers,
two
that's
teachers,
what
no?
was my knowledge.
Yes, what we used to do, no? Before online classes,
yes.
in regular classes, mother teachers are only supposed to correct all the subjects.
Yes.
These
So-
subject teachers, what they are coming, we have divided our work, ma'am. But
Yes.
in regular classes, how it was happening, same way it will be happening, corrections. Mother teachers will only correct all the subjects.
Yes. See, ma'am, I'll show you one of the sections of grade 1. So this is 1CG. Okay. So can you see the assignments? I think there is good response also. See, 13 students out of 31. And then one more team I'll show you. There was good response of the parent submission. I could see 18. In 1 or 2 days, they had 18 submissions. So can you see the submission, teachers? This is 1DE.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
21 out of 39, 26 out of 38, 28 out of 39, 29. So this Hindi teacher has created, so since she's taking both the teams, then she can take all the students. Yes. So I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
it's much easier. Maybe it'll take some time for us to get accustomed. So that few number, maybe I think we can tell the parents, no, during the online classes, we can tell them, whoever is attending the class, I think they will be doing it very sincerely. Only the problem is where the child is not attending the class, right? And for them also it's easy. Maybe the first PTM we can tell the parents that so and so tab is there. You can click that assignments tab. You can check the child's pending work and upload it. It's easy for you also to inform the, you don't have to again and again send follow-up messages. I hope this is
Otherwise,
clear,
ma'am, it
teachers.
would be better if you can make a short video and you can post it in the class groups.
See, I think you can do it this in the PTM. What do you say, Meghna ma'am? Already we have sent a guideline for how to submit the assignments, right? So now maybe next PTM you can tell, and meanwhile you can talk to them during the class hours and you can show that to them. In this assignment tabs, you all upload it. Okay, you can see the pending work. And see, there is one more thing. They don't even have to go to the general. They can just click here assignments and they'll be able to see all the assignments of all the subjects, of all the teams wherever they are in. Okay. So this is my this thing. So I'll be able to see.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Shankari here. I have a doubt, ma'am. After returning the assignments for the CAT activities, can we give marks, ma'am? After returning?
See, ma'am, usually we don't return, no, Meghna ma'am?
Ma'am, but the
return,
feedback. No, ma'am. Without marks, we are returning, ma'am, because that is how we are giving the feedback, no, that we have received their work.
Yes. Yes, see here it's better don't give the marks. If you don't want the children to know the marks, what you can do is you can just quickly give the feedback and return it. Don't put
Yes.
marks here.
That is what, ma'am. So after returning, can I assign the marks, ma'am, for that
Yes.
particular child?
Yes.
It won't reflect for the children, no, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I mean we have to try because I've not tried it. Okay. But usually when we return editing after we do no editing, usually doesn't go. Only when we return that editing part will go to the students.
Okay.
So once you do the changes, don't return it to students again.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, you want them to give marks, ma'am, when they're returning? Meghna, ma'am?
Usually we don't give marks.
We don't give marks usually. So
Yes,
let's
ma'am. Yeah.
Shall we
Before
continue that
returning,
only,
we
ma'am?
don't give, ma'am.
Yeah, Meghna, ma'am, shall we continue the same process now also?
Yeah.
Any other doubts, teachers?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, suppose while selecting the students of my own section, I miss out on 2 or 3 names.
Yes.
So can I assign to them later, like separately?
Yes, ma'am, I have got calls regarding this because some new admission children have joined later after assigning. So what you can do is, ma'am, you create an assignment for that particular child. Again, the same thing, you can select only that particular student, whoever has not been assigned. Okay. So it will be visible only to those students and you, not other students. See, I have created one such assignment here. Because when I was creating, that girl child was not there. So I created separately for that child. So can you see here, ma'am, 1 out of 1 turned in. So this was an activity, this 7D maths lab activity, 7D activity 1. So this was the same activity. The child was later, so I had to create separately for this child, and the child has turned. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So we can create separately. Nidhi ma'am, can you share your screen and show them once so that they will get an idea?
Ramya ma'am,
Yes.
Ramya
Yes.
ma'am, for new children, no, who has joined recently, there is one option, no ma'am, if we go in editing.
Yes, ma'am. That option comes only when you're selecting all students, ma'am. If you're
Okay.
selecting the students, that option won't come, Yvonne.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So all students, if you're selecting, that option will come. That is hereafter, whichever child is joining, it will be assigned to them also. Yes.
Okay,
But
ma'am.
when you're selecting the students, that option will not be there. Edit option.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So that's it, ma'am. Anything else, Meghna, ma'am?
No, I think teachers have to practice.
Ramya ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. After due date, can a child like post that?
Ma'am, the child can post after the due date also, ma'am. But that's what I told, no? You have to keep that enabled. Don't edit it and disable that. Okay. See, when you're creating an assignment, you have this option. Edit. Assignment will be posted immediately with. Okay. As edit assignment timeline, you have scheduled to assign in the future, close date. So you can say it's close date also. So this you don't do anything here, because what happens is here it is by default assignment will post immediately with late turn-ins allowed. So you allow this. If you disable this, no, they will not be able to post. Okay. So if you allow this, they will be able to post. If you want to disable that, you can put here close date. Okay. See, here late turn-ins allowed, but here the late turn-ins will not be allowed. Okay. So you need to, if you edit this, the child will not be able to submit, but otherwise they will be able to submit. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, Ramya ma'am, one more doubt, ma'am.
Yes.
If the students turn in, no, if it is more than 2 pages or 3 pages, will they post it in a image form or into a PDF form? We should ask them to post.
Ma'am, one thing I'll tell you, ma'am. See, when you're submitting the assignments, they have they can post it. It's up to you how you want to ask them. See, suppose if it is a pic, they cannot put all the pics at place. But what they can do is they can add work, and they can add how many hour work they want. They can add. So if whatever work they add, you know, it will be seen to you, right? See, suppose if you upload, he can upload once she uploads a work. I'll just take one pic randomly. I'll just take a pic. So now done. So once this is done, the child will be able to upload and again another page. Okay. Nidhi ma'am, with your permission, shall I turn in? Later you can return it.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah, so that you can show them, know how it is. Yeah, I'll turn in. You can show. Yes, so I have submitted. Nidhi ma'am, you can show it, ma'am. I'll stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ramya ma'am, they can upload a folder, ma'am. Few parents are facing problem with converting to PDF. So if they keep all three...
No, let them not upload the folder, ma'am. Let them upload files. Like
Okay,
now I
single
uploaded 2 images, no? Like that they can upload any number of files.
Two images, 3 images like that. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So she will show you how it will be seen to the teacher.
Ma'am, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Nidhi ma'am. I think Caterpillar.
Yes. This one, ma'am?
Yes. So can you see, ma'am, here we have two images, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So you will be able to see and you can give the feedback.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it's not compulsory. So the parents who are having problem in converting to PDF, you can give them this suggestion during the class hours. You can return it, or I'll undo it. Otherwise, you can.
Samya ma'am,
Yes.
when they submit the notes, how we should correct it, ma'am? If any spelling errors are there.
One thing, yes. See, if you have to manually correct it, ma'am, you need to download it. Okay. But otherwise, if you have to give them the feedback, you can just, and I think 1, 2, 3, you're giving all the resources. They are just copying, right? Are they writing anything on their own?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, right?
No,
so only
ma'am.
spelling errors or
Only
something.
VB2 questions.
Few, ma'am. Few.
Yeah, only few. So if at all there are many spelling errors, you can download that particular child's and you can send it to that parent. If at all it is there, I think it will be very less. Otherwise, what you can do is you can write page wise. See, now I have showed you one of my example, no, 7D. There were 35 pages. I have not manually corrected it as we do physically. But what I have done is I have checked all the pages and page numbers I have noted and I've mentioned the mistakes what the child have done. Okay, and I have given my feedback. So you can do that, ma'am. Manually, if you have to correct, you have to download. There is no choice. But if the child is uploading in Word document and some of the MS form document files, then you will be able to correct it then and there itself.
Okay. Ma'am, I think we have this Kami app, ma'am, for correction. If you download, it will come, I suppose.
Ma'am, but here we cannot collaborate it, ma'am, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so one more thing is, ma'am, if at all you can give one more suggestion to the parents, if the PDF is difficult, if the folder is difficult, what the child can do is the child can take the pics, paste it in the Word document. Okay, they can paste the pics in the Word document and that Word file they can upload. It is easy for you also to correct it then and there itself. This suggestion also you can give it to children. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. So it's like it's only benefiting us. I mean, it's benefiting us to give the checklist and immediately and when you are returning, I think you returned it, no, ma'am, Nidhi, ma'am. I think you didn't give the feedback, no? So
I didn't give the feedback, ma'am. Just returned it.
No problem. So that way it will be beneficial. The child will be able to know when you're returning, no, the child will also get a message that you have returned it. Okay. So like that. Any other doubt?
No,
and one more.
when we are doing, we'll get doubts as we are doing.
Ma'am, please do it now. I mean, today or tomorrow, please try to do an assignment. Ma'am, do they have the platform, ma'am, to try? I think subject wise, if they have it. See, there is one more option, like you have the self-assessments and the assignment which you're creating with quiz, right? So MS form. So you can directly go to this quiz. And here you will be able to see all the forms, what is there in your forms, in your MS forms. Okay, so whatever is there in your MS forms, you will be able to see all the forms. You can select one from there and you can click next, and that will be created as an assessment automatically. Then you don't have to send a link. You don't have to create a bit.ly link and all. Okay, this is another. You can just give the name self-assessment or whatever it is. And whatever here, actually there is no points, but if there is a point one, I can also see if whatever points is allotted there, that will be reflected here. I'll show you that. Next, I'm clicking next. So can you see this is 10 marks, so it is automatically come here as 10 points. Yes, understood, teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so when you are assigning this to students, no, in your when you're when the child is attempting the exam, automatically the marks also, whatever, you don't have to open your MS forms, it will be automatically reflected here. I'll show you. So here the points also will be visible. It will reflect here actually. What if when the child is attempting? When the child is turned in, it will be reflected. Automatically what the child has got in MS forms, it will be reflected here. So that is one more advantage. So but please, if you put a bit.ly link, it will not be reflected. Yesterday it happened with grade 1 teachers actually. They put they added resources and they added the link there, bit.ly link, it didn't come. But one of the team, they have directly uploaded from the MS forms, then they got the marks reflected. But other teams, it didn't reflect. So
now here one doubt, ma'am, that particular MS form will be created by one teacher, right? By only a single teacher. Yes. So like all the other teachers can be viewed the marks, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The child has.
Yes, what you have to do is, ma'am, you have to collaborate that MS forms. When you collaborate the MS forms, you will get one. What do you say? You will get a link, collaborated.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes,
so you open that collaborated link. Only when you open, you will be enabling to see that in your forms. Okay, so once it comes to your forms, when you are creating an assignment, it will be automatically viewed there.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
So it has to be there in your MS forms. Or another option is, ma'am, you can the teacher who is creating the link. Okay, so you add that teacher. I think the teacher will be there in all the teams, 4 teams. Let the teacher create the assignment in all the 4 teams. Then you will be able to view the marks there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
The teacher who has created the MS forms, let that teacher only create this assignment in all the 4 teams. It will not take much time, no. And for MS form links, it's okay if you put all students also, because anyway we can sort out from the MS form Excel sheet, right? So and marks will be reflected here, so it is easy, not a problem. Okay. So let the teacher only create the link here, create the assignment.
Okay.
Then it is easy for you all also. Instead of going for collaboration and all those things, you can just ask the teacher who created the MS form link to create the assignment in all the teams.
Okay.
That's it, ma'am. Any doubts you all can ask me. Otherwise, Meghna ma'am, I'll hand over to you.
Yeah, teachers, do you have any doubt? You can clarify now. I think no doubts. Only thing is they have to practice.
You have to practice.
Yes. So that's it for today's session.
Yes, ma'am. But I want to ask one question, ma'am. When after hearing, what do they feel, ma'am? Is it male or beneficial, or this is beneficial?
Ma'am, this is beneficial.
only, ma'am. Only, ma'am.
Obviously, yes.
Teams only beneficial.
Teams is very good, beneficial.
See, when you practice, it's only thing we don't know. Many of the things we feel it's little tough to learn. But once you know, I think once you do it, it is easy for us.
Yes.
So maybe y'all can once try in any team, and then if you have doubts, I think you can check with me or your coordinator. You can approach. Yes. Yes, ma'am. That's it. I just wanted to get their opinion. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Ramya. Thanks a lot for this session. Thanks for your time.
Most welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Just, do you have any doubt? Do you want to ask anything? Or should I end the meeting?
Thank you, ma'am. Most of the doubts are cleared now.
Thank you, Ramya ma'am.
Thank you, Ramya ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ramya ma'am, I've already started correcting notes also. I've done as how you have told us, like, you know, you all can only give the feedback. In case if there are any spelling errors, I'm just giving them the feedback.
Yeah. Page number you can mention and you can write the feedback so that
I'm not writing the page numbers because few children, grade 2 children, we are not writing the page numbers. We are writing those subheadings like ordinal numbers.
I mean, whichever is convenient, ma'am. Whatever way you can just mention their mistakes in the feedback.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ramya. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, teachers.
Bye, teachers.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, teachers. Thank you, Ramya ma'am. Thank you, Meghna.